This portion of our content is sponsored by THQ Nordic and owned by Gravity's Spellforce, Conquest of Io. This 4X RPG adventure game has us all wrapped up in its wonder here at eXplore. In fact, our very own Jesse Dean called this game a masterpiece, and he has almost 400 hours with Spellforce Conquest of Io. So we were really happy to take on this sponsorship. In Spellforce Conquest of Io, you take over the abandoned tower of your old master, who has vanished without a trace. You discover that he was conducting research on the Archfire, the very essence of magic on Io. Against the will of the powerful circle mages, you follow his path to unleash the potential of the Archfire to become one of the most powerful mages. Will you go to war with the circle, or force them to accept you among their ranks? For those of you coming back to Spellforce who are real-time strategy game fans, you're likely going to enjoy this one as well because the producer from the first two games is back for Spellforce Conquest of Io. Like I mentioned before, we at eXplore are really enjoying Spellforce Conquest of Io for its unique mixture of 4X and strategy gameplay and also some role-playing elements that we really have enjoyed. So 4X and strategy game fans, those of you looking for something new and different should definitely check out Spellforce Conquest of Io. As you likely already know, it's available now on PC only on the Steam storefront. Welcome back, my friends. Rob here again with Age of Wonders 4 in episode 2. And we continue our playthrough as King Blasloch of the Prowling Pantheris. And we are going to do our best to work our way down here to find maybe something manageable, colonizable around the Tower of Destinies here. So that's our plan for this episode. Look at this beautiful mountaintop. Look at all those beautiful mountains. Hey, that doesn't look right. What are you doing over there? What the heck? I don't feel like that's right. Unless there's flying? What is this? What? I don't... Oh, that's gotta be a bug. Funny enough, that's a bug. For sure. Alright, here we go. Let's come over here. Let's do a farm. Now we've got a lot of food compared to our production, so let's look to see if we can do something with our production instead. Occupied by the spiders. It also has a gold mine as well, but it's an iron deposit, so iron deposit is going to increase our production better than it would our gold. So we'll go up there and we'll take these guys out with that. And here we go. We actually have a chaos affinity here. So Call of Chaos, defeating an infestation grants you a unit based on the infestation defeated. Lord. Shadow Binding, Magic Origin, unit upkeep is reduced by 20%. That's actually pretty good. And we also have Fruitful Integration. Founding or absorbing cities can take -2 turns. I'll actually take that because I want to eventually absorb the, was it like Lockwall or whatever that one. So, and then negotiation succeeded almost immediately. Look at that. So, Locksoul, that's what it is. I hear a lot of growling. Alright. Let's come down here. Let's X out this here and then start to look at possible out. Oh, there we go. We could literally found one right here. So that's what we're going to do. And then we will bring you up here. We have Blizzard now, which is great. So it'll sustain 20 frost damage and then suffer status resistance, -2 status resistance for 1 world map turn. And then we have the White Witch for a Battle Mage unit that inflicts Frozen. We have Brand of Wrath, Call the Weak, which increases damage dealt to enemies with negative status effects. We have a Wayfinder enchantment for very fast movement for our scouts. We're going to give that actually. We're going to let our scout do our thing. Enchanted Crow Companion. So we're going to go ahead and give them crows, which is going to let their sight radius increase. And now you can see they've got little crows hanging out with them. Received a trade proposal. Alright, what do you have here? Alright, Wizard's Bond, let's take it. I could use a friend against Yaka. Hail, Dark Lord, King Blasloch. It is a pleasure to speak with you. I'm surprised you like me, considering I'm a Dark Lord. Alright, so I do need to go into like the evil route. I should have done that. I feel bad for not meeting expectations. We firebrand predators of Oraculum will fight for freedom and stand against anyone who threatens our free city, even when they are led by a dark lord like you. The blood of invaders, thieves, and spies will nourish the fields. Well, that's very angry of you. Alright, looks like they're already at war with me, because they're already friends with Yaka. Why would you go against your cat friends? We could be cat friends together. But you chose not to. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build an outpost here. And the provinces are being claimed by who? Oh. Yeah, you know what though? We're going to take it. Sorry. And then we're going to fight these guys. What is it here? They're corrupt souls. They're tier 3s. Huh. Maybe we go ahead and manual this. Annual. Manual. And we will do what we can to even the odds here. Alright. We'll come over here and take this as cover. All of the range units. There we go. And then we'll in turn, what I really want is maybe to drop some spells. Use Blizzard. Alright, so we've got Ice Coffin still, but oh, that's right, the Blizzard was the world map spell. So we'll take Ice Coffin. Oh, they're immune to frozen. So that's not going to do much to them at all. How much health do they have? 90. Alright, good for them. Won't help them. Well, I mean it will. It will definitely help them. But it won't keep them from dying. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Out of range. Alright. Well, we're just going to go ahead and defense mode one more time. Let them come to us. And then we're just going to barrage them. Alright. And that was frozen because we got the enchantment. And can you kill them, please? Yes, you can. Awesome. Which is great because then we're going to try to come back. Can we flank them this way? Yes, we can. And then charge strike, cancel retaliation. And then hit you one more time. Very good. Alright, spell ready to launch. We could do Ice Coffin again. Ice Shackles. Yeah, let's do Shackles this time. Slowed. Very good. Yeah, see, the thing is, you're just not going to win this battle. Boom. Get out of here with that. Alright, very good. So we only took minimal damage. 2 tier 3 units. Should have been a little bit more difficult, but I will say that finally my tactics worked out. They don't normally. If anybody's been following this channel long enough, they know that I am not the most tactical person ever. I love these games, but I'm not that great at them. Grim Executioner. When the unit kills another, it gains 3 fortune. Wow. And that increases critical hit chance. Stacks up to 5 times. I do like that. Archery 2 is also important. So accuracy and damage. I'm going to take that for now. We might take Grim Executioner next, though. And then we'll clear you out. We'll go ahead and auto-combat this. Should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Staff of Decay. And we've gained some production points, which is good. We'll bring you back down here. And then we're also going to now assimilate this territory for the iron. And additional production. Also going to attract another population here and maybe take on a fishery. Probably more like a farm. We'll take this farm just because it'll help me see a little bit of what's going on over here. Little birdies in the forest. Alright, next up, let's look to see what we're going to do. So in an interrogation dungeon, -5 stability income. We gain knowledge. We gain knowledge per income per person in the prison, which could end up being good. So instead, let's find a way to increase our morale. I wonder why it's -5. I mean, I guess people don't like to be interrogated, but we're not interrogating our own people, are we? I guess we are. How evil. Deliciously evil. School of Cryomancy. 10 knowledge. 3 mana per adjacent snow or ice province. Do we have any ice provinces? Yes, we do. Up here. So we'd lose 2 mana, but gain 10 knowledge. I think that's probably definitely worth it. So we'll go to the School of Cryomancy there. These are all... that particular subsection of buildings is also... It's very important because it's actually... A lot of the times those are buildings you get from the tomes that you select. And they help out a great deal. They're pretty specific in what you... Like what your goals are and what your strengths are. So... Library, we can do... Let's go to the interrogation dungeon. With the intention of maybe taking out some heroes. I don't see anything to help with our happiness here. Maybe we need to upgrade. Our stronghold goes to Overlord's Tower. We get a Dark Knight with that. So maybe we take away this and we'll save up 400 to take the upgrade. Message received. We may not be so different after all, King. Your actions are promising. We don't start wars. Well, that's only because we don't have the ability to start war yet. Because you are the only other person we are dealing with, other than Yaka, who started a war immediately. So, alright, one turn. I'm surprised they're actually happy with me, considering I just took one of their claimed provinces. But you do you. Alright, and where do we go with you? Well, first of all, let's see. Wait, I thought I started... There we go. Alright. One turn. Let's see what's here. I feel like you can't actually go back on it if you start it. So, this might be a grave mistake. I'm gonna try it anyways. What? No, you're not allowed to do this. You can't claim everything. Let's see how bad we're off. Oh, we're not that bad off at all, actually. Okay, so cast a lesser ward to protect your troops. So we gain resistance and enter the battle with Tower of Destiny's guards. Yeah, no, we'll do that. Oh, no, that was just saying we're going to enter battle with... Yeah, I should have reread that. I did not, and I should have. Alright, so... Let's try to move as efficiently as we did last time. Well, I should have probably not moved so far forward with that one. Okay, so we're just going to have to end turn and then regroup, I think. Alright, well, maybe not. This may actually work out for me. Here we go. Shoot your bow. There we go. And I think you can shoot yours as well. There we go. Too far, aren't you? Yep, you are. What about you coming up over here? Alright, once they move into range, we'll be able to do something about them. But let's take ice shackles and maybe... Maybe slow these guys down. Alright, neither one of them were slowed. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and let defense mode take over. Alright, they're both pinned. I think these are ranged units. They're not. Okay, that's good. So we've kind of shoehorned them in here. Alright, you're going to come over here and attack these guys. There you go. Just glorious ice death. And kill them. Thank you very much. And we'll take these guys out. Very good. And we'll let the water things, tide spirits, that's what they're called. We'll let them come to us. We'll freeze this one, hopefully. Nope. We'll just take some HP off the top there then. Alright, actually that worked out well. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but you're crushed. You're done. Sorry to tell you this. Very good. And you're done. And guess what? You're almost done too. Actually, you might be done. Let's see. Yes. Nice. All right. Very good. So we've taken it now. So... Oh, very good. That's right. So taking this will actually let me take on a major transformation. So you're granted the Whiteborn spell, which is going to basically let us look like a bunch of undead. We can take Gaia's Chosen, which is going to make us look like a bunch of fairy people. Or demonic powers, the Demonkin. I feel like based on the fact that we're like dark, but not quite like death dark, we're going to go with demonic. Alright. While your mind is still going over the happenings at the Tower of Destinies, you are once more approached by Sundrin of House Eniac. Mind-boggling, isn't it? To think that all this knowledge has been buried on Athla for ages. If only Julia or Merlin were here to ponder its meanings. Or its meaning. Alas, there's hope for them... Wait, there's less hope for them finding than... Oh my god, I can't read this. There's less hope for finding them than for solving this ourselves. You have been gifted, King Blaslach. Before long, you will learn what this truly means. Alright, so we can ask... For archers, ask for healers or ask for pikemen. I mean, we're archers, aren't we? We're archer people. It's just a bunch of archers. That's all we are. Just archers everywhere. Alright. With that, we should... Oh, man. What is this? Gremlins? Maybe we'll just actually heal up for a second. Wayfinder enchantment. Alright, so the next one that we will pick... Let's take a look at the Chaos Tomes. So, this one is clearly about fire. Fiery arrows, but we just did the ice. So I feel like ice and fire kind of just don't work out well for us. Like the conflict there won't work out. We can do Spawnkin. Increases number... So basically this increases our damage. And we get Houndmaster, Summon Irregulars, Fury of the Horde. All tier 1 friendlies become strengthened. Blaze of the Horde. What about this other... Oh, this is not a chaos. Is there any more other chaos? I think there's only 2 per... Yeah. Or we can look at the dark ones. So, the Shadow Affinity, Bone Golem, Soul Overflow, gain 1 strengthen, gain 20 maximum hit points until the end of battle. It's pretty good. Soulbinders, base 90% chances of inflicting Soulbound on base attacks, plus 10% damage against units with Soulbound. Let's come over here. Where's the other Shadow? What? I don't... There we go. Tome of Souls? No, that's the one we just looked at. You know what, of all of them, I think Tome of the Horde is going to be my favorite because I want to do the Spawnkin for the minor race transformation.
Masters of the Horde understand the power of large numbers, of masses riled up into a frenzy. Ultimately, our hounds of war will tear apart the strongest knights and most cunning warlocks. Our enemy's biggest mistake is to underestimate how many thralls we command, and how little we care about their lives.
It's kind of in line. I mean, we got a bunch of cats, I guess. We're going to do Spawnkin, for sure. And this should be... Next turn, this should be a town. There we go. Alright, so we've got our outpost. We're going to found a city of Prowling Pantheris. And you, having regained your life, will come over here. We're going to auto-combat this because I feel like this is something that we should be able to handle pretty easily. Alright, good to go. And with that, let's look at Blazlach again. And Sentinel, 20% damage via retaliation attacks. I like Grim Executioner, I really do. Let's come down here for support. Battle Seeker training. While this unit is the leader of the army, all tier 1 units in the army gain 20% damage to their attacks. That's actually pretty good too. Restore. We can restore hit points. True Sight. Or Vigor. We can add some life. Maybe we do that actually. We won't do that. Could use a little bit more HP. Alright, so we'll need to give you orders, but I want you to stick around this area. So actually just chill here. Just hang out here. And then we're going to come over here and also get the demon. Oh, there we go. And so be it. We become demons. Demonkin. Yes. Oh, they look great. Totally in line with what I was hoping for. They've got horns now. They've got awesome little scaly wings. And we are badasses now. Total badasses. Alright. You come back over here. We're going to go ahead and leave you here. There's nothing I can do. I can go to Stronghold now, which is great. So I will. And Spawnkin. We're going to take on Spawnkin as well. So we can do both Spawnkin. We can do any minor transformation, but only one major transformation. So we can just keep adding minors. Summon Irregulars. Scout. Non-scout tier 1 unit. Frostblades. We're actually going to take this too, I think. So, we're good there. Spell's ready to cast. Spawnkin. And there we go. Adat Tur has been founded. And we really need to get stronger armies here. So we're going to take this first off because it is a very nice province to have. Even if it's not maybe the best first province to have, it's definitely a great province to have. Oh, I wonder if I shouldn't take this first too before anybody else does. I'll keep an eye on it because right now I need to get some food production going. Poor little hut. Alright, so we can... Maybe we go towards the Blighted Tree. Blighted Tree adds 2 mana, 2 knowledge per forester in the city domain, and also counts as a forester for 5 Imperium, 15 food, and 15 production with -5 happiness. So, but it's a 3 out of 3. Oh, see, sorry. Why can't I click on it now? It's a 3 out of 3 for its danger, so we're not going to be able to take it anytime soon. But with that said, let's go ahead and look at mustering the lieges. Next rally will be in 4 turns. That way we can get some units and maybe bring up some of these units that are a little bit weaker. So orders required, I know. So I really want to see more about how the Demonkin works out. So oh, I thought it was here. For some reason I thought it would be here. It's not. Here we go. Demonkin's there, though. So we can do Desolate Walk, which moving through ashlands and chasms costs fewer move points. And we have an immunity to burning. I say that's a pretty good start. We're Demonkin, but we freeze them. I like it. We're freezing. I mean, I guess I feel personally like that being super cold would be way worse than being super hot, but makes base melee damage. Yep, there we go. So, Brand of Wrath. Call the Weak, which increases damage dealt to enemies with negative status effects. Baneful Curse. Summon Lesser Snow Spirit. What tier is this? It's a tier 1. We don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and shuffle and see what else we can get here. Houndmaster is probably way better. Let's do that. So, let's look to see. We have nothing there. Let's go with Storehouse, and then we'll do a boosted Workshop. Should probably go the opposite, because it looks like... Yeah, we'll do that. Spawnkin. Alright, so now we're going to be smaller and more numerous. I like it. Little demons. Little demon cats. Very cool. Alright, so... Alright, meows want to come over. So Fortified is... Let's go back over here. Fortified is... Fortification health. Builder is production income. Inspiring is... This unit grants double the morale bonus. Okay. And then Sensor. I like Builder. We're gonna recruit you, little cat. Little demon cat. Alright, little demon cat. You can come over here too. We'll go ahead and add you to this place. Atas Tour. And... we continue... Alright. Well... That's gonna happen faster now. It's gonna happen way faster. Let's clear this out. We'll go ahead and auto-combat that. That should be super simple for us. And it looks like we've just gained... I think that's tier 5? We're gonna look at it again. So the Arcfire Orb. I'll take that. But I want to check to see... what level that is that we just gained. Okay, so now we're champions. That's right. So almost legends, but still very good. Champions are very good. This unit will become more and more... I mean, like, it's still not super relevant, unfortunately. You can use enchantments to help out. And then plus that one skill increases the tier 1 units capabilities, which is something that I'm probably going to take next time, since I have 3 or 4 of them, actually, in my group. So that might be worth getting next time that we gain a level. Alright, Kinslar can annex. I almost don't want to yet, because we can't do anything about their happiness. And I don't want to... The more regions you have, the less you're stable. So, which makes sense, right? The Overlord's Tower. Why is that? Prevents provinces breaking off due to low city stability. Do I not have any way of helping these people? Oh, look at that. I pushed the wrong button. Do I not have any way of increasing their morale as a dark culture? Huh. Black Palace. That's I guess that sucks. That sucks a lot. We'll take this, but we'll come back to that. Alright. Received a trade proposal. What do we have here? Defensive pact. It's a deal. Like it. Alright, so then I was complimented by the same. I wish it would just play them all at the same time. Alright, so now we are in a Pact of Loyalty, and next up is Pact of Vassalage, which is clearly they're going to become my vassal. We're going to use some Imperium to boost their allegiance here. You gain 8, which should put us about to 4 turns, I'd say. 3 turns. Alright. And we may not be so different. Good relations with free cities. You like that. No surprise there. Look how pretty your elven city is. I wonder what mine looks like compared. It's a little much more dark. I like it. Alright, orders required. Let's take these guys out. It's a safe battle. And look at you with your frickin' Phoenix, man. I almost shouldn't have moved there. I have a feeling I'm going to regret moving there. Because they're going to attack me. He's level 8. Your troops catch an enemy division who split off from Oraculum, and anxiously they send forward their captain and arcane guard and negotiate their surrender. Oh, yeah, but see, this is it, right? Like, I gotta go back to being evil. Or we could go back here and try to sway them. No, we're going to evil. Auto combat, crucify them. There we go. Chestplate of Vitality. I like it. Let's see if we can throw that on there. So this is the Obscuring Mantle. Ooh, that's good though. Harder hit with physical. Chestplate of Vitality is going to gain us defense and hit points. Oh man, I think I'd rather give the other hero. Wait, I thought I had another hero. Where are you? Are you over here? You are over here. Alright, so let's give you the Arcfire Orb, since you're spell-oriented. Can I give you this Chestplate of Vitality? I can. So I will. And I'll also increase your level twice. Channel Power. Magic attack gains 80% damage. We're going to do that. And then we're also going to do Magecraft 2. There we go. And I feel like we might want to start moving down here because of the impending issue with Yaka's armies over here. Alright. We've gained Houndmaster. I don't like any of these groups, so we'll take Blaze of the Horde, 3 fire damage for each friendly tier 1 unit. Yeah, that's kind of mean. All friendly tier 1 units become strengthened. Is that forever? No, it's not an enchantment. It's a buff spell. We're going to take it, though. Ahatur can annex another province. And we're going to take this one now. So we're going to take this mana node for the mana, of course. But then it's a conduit. And conduits are provinces that you can give special improvements to. Not yet here, but we will. So Houndmaster, let's do that. And we're going to go ahead and try to cast that. A rally has started. I don't know if I have the money to help. I don't. Crap, I need the money though. I could use the Bone Dragon for sure. And that's probably coming from the Tower of Destinies. As the Bone Dragon, yep. I knew it. I knew they were going to attack me. It's a smart move. Oh, man. And I can't retreat. I mean, let's just see what auto combat does. We're going to retry it regardless. Oh my god, not a single one of my units lived. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, this could be really bad. Alright. I don't think my tactical prowess is going to save me from the inevitable death here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to try not to doubt myself too much. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can pull out here. Ice Shackles. Oh, it's got frost weakness. I like that. sucks for you because we're all frosty. Maybe we can do something about that. We're going to try to utilize that to our advantage here. Let them come to us. Alright. If I come here, can I hit it? Yes, I can. That's definitely their strongest unit, so I want to do something about it as soon as possible. Alright, we'll come over here with that. We're going to take the rear flank with these guys. Move up here with this one. And then see what we can do to hit these guys as well. Yes, okay. Alright, eye shackles. Whoops. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed A instead of D. Alright, so Yaka's hard. So I have a feeling we're going to lose this regardless. I definitely made the wrong choice to get that aggressive. So, yeah. Thankfully, I won't be burned as a result of that because of my dragon or demonkin. But that's a hard-hitting spell or hard-hitting unit ability. Ooh, man. Such a small chance of surviving this. It's not even funny. If I can take out their Phoenix, though, that'd be great. That's the only thing I do. In fact. Alright, good. Small victories. Well, can't really do anything else. So we'll ice shackle all these people. That sucks. We're going to charge strike. Nope, not you. Let's strike you. And they died. So we end turn. Yeah, this was going to be a match. Oh no. No way. Man, there was no way to win that one. Huh. At least I got their Phoenix down to 1 hit point. Well, that's definitely not good. Definitely not good. Yeah, I see that. So there's no victory against the raging storm, King Blazloch. The great emperors of Athla could not stop our mere servants, the Shadowborn. Now they crumble before the might of the Shadrai. Okay. So the people of Athla are resourceful. Greater forces than this have failed to claim our world before. Yaka would know this for his immense ego not shrouding his memory. Invoke the Wardens of the Forest. Let your echoes. Stone Spirit. Spirit Wolf. Let me see. I think the Stone Spirit is probably the better bet. The Nymphs have Heal. Or Revitalize. But these guys are going to help me. Help sort of act as a buffer between my units and my ranged units. My plethora of ranged units. In fact, you know what we'll do is we'll take you back here. And we'll combine these two. We'll try to get down there for the next turn. Alright, so yeah, maybe not the best end to my turn, my episode here, just because of what just happened, but that's not something that we're not going to be able to overcome. Unfortunately, I lost some good tier 1 units, though. I got silly. I got stupid. I didn't even see them. I don't know if they just didn't show up until I moved here, or if I just wasn't paying attention. But unfortunately, once I moved here and got a bit aggressive, they had those decent armies, quite frankly. Very, very decent armies. The Phoenix is a very powerful unit. I mean, you saw that thing that it did. I think it's called the Fiery Rebirth. No, that's what happened when it came back. It did the overheat, I think. That's what it is. Yeah, it deals damage in a 2x radius. Thankfully, we're immune to burning, which is a big thing that the Phoenix does, which is very good for us. All right, let's come over here real quick before we go. Grants 5 food per farm. We can do unit 1. So, no, I don't really care about that. Gain +5 combat casting points for unit death or kill in combat. That's actually really great. Gains the Crypt Blade hero item. Resurrects targets killed as zombies under the wielder's control. That's great. But we're going to go with this one, because that's going to let us continue to replenish our combat skills, our combat casting points. So, alright, great. So, the story as it is now is that we have now settled Ad Ahatur and gained the Tower of Destinies, and we're now Demonkin. Unfortunately, Yaka is powerful, has a Phoenix, and now is allied with Oraculum. So we have some work to do for sure. So come on back for episode 3 of this Let's Play. Until then, this is Rob from eXplore. Keep exploring.